I'm not gonna sit here and film an intro 1,000 times. This is my 3rd time going at it. I'm not doing it again. I just put these press-ons on. This is a channel owned and operated by a poor. I just put these press-ons on and I was gonna cut them off. Mostly because I'm too lazy to go to the store today. It's cold, it's gray, I'm fucking tired. I was gonna put them on and then cut them off, and then I had this come in the mail. Finally, and it showed up a week early. I ordered it at the end of last month and it just now showed up, and it was still way earlier than the tracking number said it was gonna be. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll leave them long while I'm doing my nails. Bitch, if I poke myself in the eye one time, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm wasting a lot of time running my mouth. I'm gonna be using the Lottie Bubble Tea Primer, and I'm trying to not look at it because it fucking grosses me out. But this is what it looks like. I hate the way that it looks. It does fine as a primer. I paid $10 for it. I'm gonna fucking use it, you know? Are my neighbors doing something? Or is it happening in my room? It's my neighbors. I hope whatever you're using didn't just break, but also at the same time, I hope it at least ran out of gas, whatever the fuck it was. I'm gonna be going over my T-zone with this e.l.f. putty primer and tip. Not a pro tip because I'm not a fucking pro. I'm just kind of flying through life by the ass of my pants. Pat this shit in. Don't rub it on. I hated this stuff for the longest time. I was like, why the fuck does anybody use this stuff? It's gross. It makes my skin oily. And then I can't remember where I saw it or who said it, but they were like, the way to use the e.l.f. putty primer is to pat it in. Don't rub it in. And oh my God, it's completely changed the way that it works on my skin. And also, I was trying to get more primer out of my Lottie putty primer, or not my Lottie putty primer. I'm losing my fucking mind. This is why there's lots of jump cuts in my video, because I can only talk for so long before I start just fucking losing. I'm losing my train of thought right now. I was squeezing my Lottie primer, and the bubbles were like popping as they were coming out, and it reminded me of a zit, and it was fucking disgusting. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless with my Dollar General sticker on it. This foundation, I have to work with it to get it to match my skin, because I am just one of those people that does not have a foundation that matches their fucking skin. And I've had so many people suggest to me that I mix and match my foundations. The thing is, I end up going in with like powders and concealer and shit, and eventually it all ends up working itself out, or it doesn't, and I just don't care. But I'm telling you guys right now, like, I'm getting older, you know. I'm in my mid-30s, and at this point it's just like, I'm too fucking lazy. I'm too lazy to sit here and just like make a fucking foundation potion. Okay, I gotta stop before I end up looking like the peanut butter baby. I have to stop. Looking like the peanut butter baby is a vibe sometimes. And by that I mean it's like more than a cake face. It's like more than a cake face. It's like there's a difference between a cake face and you've gone way too far, and now it just feels awful, you know? You might be able to make it look good, but it feels gross. When I'm not paying attention, or I like have something to do, or I'm like nervous or whatever, oftentimes I will put way too much way too much product on. Like, I like a cake face, and it's a lot for me. Sorry, I had to get it out. I have a song stuck in my head. I have the We Didn't Start the Fire song stuck in my head. I have no fucking idea where it came from. I haven't heard that song since probably 2 days ago when I saw it in a YouTube video. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I'm just here. I just had to get it out of my system really quick. All right, now let's move on to our concealer. This is enough. There's enough of a film over top of my over top of my face tattoos. It's fine, guys. I'm going to be using the Flower Get Real Serum Concealer. I thought the last time that I used this stuff would be the last time that I would be able to use it for, like, the season. Like, you know what I mean? Because the weather got really, really pretty for a few days there. It was in the 70s, and it was supposed to stay in the 70s and 60s. Bitch, it's like 45 and raining. I love living in the Midwest, where the weather can't make up its fucking mind. I forgot to hit record. I'm using Maybelline Lasting Fix to bake my face, and the reason that I forgot to hit record is because I'm so terrified that I'm gonna stab myself in the fucking face with my poof poof, that it's causing me to be extremely cautious. Are you like weed eating at 6 o'clock at night? Yeah. This is what I dealt with all last summer, every single day, like every single day. My neighbors, they would not say anything, they would not do anything, and then I would sit down to film, or I would hit record for a vlog, and instantly they're outside, just running the most loudest fucking equipment you've ever heard in your life. It's a perk of living in town, I suppose. I just don't get it because it's dark. Well, it's almost dark. It's like 95% dark. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Trying to make me lose my shit is what they're doing. It's really not that big of a deal. I'll probably put background music on this anyway. This isn't as much as I like normally use, or as much as I like to use, but my nails are presenting quite the obstacle. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and move on to my eyebrows. And I am going to be using, I got shit all over me. I got powder all over me. I'm going to be using, hold on. LA Girl Brow Pomade and NYX Lift and Snatch to go over top of it. Okay, let's just fucking do this. I'm losing steam already. Okay, now that shit's done, they're good, like, don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. My right eyebrow was always tragic, leave her alone. We're gonna be using the Milani eyeshadow primer. Do I need to give my speech about this? How, I'm not sure if the formula has changed or if I got a bad one off of the shelf. This used to be my favorite primer. Then I sent Ebbs to the store to get me some more of it, and this is the one that he got off of the shelf, and I am not sure if he picked up a bad one or if their formula has changed, but I feel like it is a little more oily than it used to be, whereas the one that I used before very much reminded me of like the Urban Decay primer potion primer. I don't know, I'm a pore. I haven't bought that shit in a very, very long time. But it very much reminded me of that. And this is more oily and more, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's as good as it used to be. But like I said, it could be the one that I got off of the shelf that's doing it. I just want to give that disclaimer before somebody sees me use this and runs out and buys it. I don't fully endorse it. Though at the same time, I acknowledge like the one that I have could be a fluke. So I don't know. You decide whether you want to spend the money on it. Oh my God, I haven't been thinking at all about what I want to do with this. I've been worried about the fact that I think I'm going to have to wear a wig because my hair is like super oily right now because I took a really long shower yesterday and like way overdid it, and it caused my hair to get super oily. And that's all I can think about. I haven't been thinking about what I wanted to do with this at all. When I was on Instagram, I saw a couple people do like a green look with it. That came with a scratch in it. I have not touched that. Listen, I'm not gonna bitch. I'm not gonna complain because I had to wait so fucking long to get this. I don't know. I actually really, really like this, like, crushed one, too. Didn't I just do a look, kind of, with something like that? I really like that, too, like this gray. I don't know what to do. I think what I might do, I'm going back and forth between this one and this one. I think what I might do is put this on my lid, like all the way up to the brow bone, and then put this like down here on the lid, and then put this underneath. Not that it'll make that much of a difference, like the placement of it, but I also really like that. We have time. We have time to try it out. I still haven't even done all the looks that I want to do with my Moonstone palette. I've just been like busy and also depressed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this Moonlit shade on my very cheap Amazon brush. See, I thought that this was gray, and now that I'm kind of like tapping into it, it kind of looks like it might be a shade of green. Okay, that's what I thought. That's just what I thought it was. Like a nice gray color. I feel like you could get a lot of really pretty smoky looks out of this. I won't lie, when I first saw it, I was not impressed with it at all. And like, I follow a lot, I'm subscribed to a lot of makeup channels on YouTube, despite the fact that I don't watch a lot of makeup videos on YouTube. I've kind of checked out of the beauty community on YouTube, with the exception of like 2 or 3 people, but I'm still subscribed to them. I still see them on my thing, and I see mixed reviews. I see people saying that they love it, and I see people saying that it's the worst thing ever and that it has to be a joke. But I'm looking at this, and there's like, off the top of my head, like 5 different things that I could do. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's really pretty. I'm really not happy right now. I'm not happy right now. My e.l.f. brush just broke. I'm sure if I took like a pair of pliers or something and like squished this back down, you bitch. Well, that didn't fucking work at all. I wanted to use this. I wanted to use this. I guess I could just glue it. I don't know. I wanted to use that. But sorry, I thought I was filming that entire time and I wasn't. So I just went in and put some of this pressed glitter on my eyelid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge fan of the formula of the pressed glitter. Not the biggest fan in the world of it. It is very thick. It does kind of almost have that Vaseline texture to it that I really don't like. But it's not that bad. Have you guys ever put on like a pressed glitter or like a glitter eyeshadow that like caked on your eyelid? You know what I mean? Like, you just know when you go to put your eyeliner on over top of it, it's gonna like separate, you know, or it's gonna come off. That's not, but it's almost at that, but it's not bad. And I also was kind of hoping for this look to be a little bit darker, but maybe that's the universe doing me a favor. I also feel like looking at it in the mirror, it's a lot darker than it is in the camera. I don't know. I actually pulled out my favorite lipstick to wear with this because I wanted to do like a bold eye with like a more like softer neutral lip, even though the Tarte Rave is arguably neither of those things. But I didn't want to do black with it, and looking at it, it's really not, it's not as smoky as I was hoping for. I think I'm still going to wear my Tarte Rave though, because I haven't worn it in a while, and Epps and I are going out, so I think I'm going to wear it anyway. I just give off this 2000s energy, and I think it's just because I radiate chuggy. I don't know. To be fair, I was a teenager in the 2000s. Maybe I just can't let go of them glory days. Fuck that. You could not pay me to go back and be a teenager again. If I could go back, I would snatch a bunch of the fashion and then come back here. All right, I am going to be using the Revolution Slick Flick, and I don't talk and do my wings at the same time. I can't do it. I cannot fucking do it. I can't hardly do it when I don't have to talk. Okay, I have the glue on my eyelashes drying. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my eyeliner and my mascara, and I just use the LA Colors Gel eyeliner and the Essence Extreme. And also I need to get the fuck up and use my inhaler really quick. All right, I don't have it in me to sit here and wait probably another 15 or 20 minutes for my baking powder. What the fuck was I gonna say? For my baking powder? For my baking what? For my baking powder to like completely soak into my skin. I just don't have it in me. It's been less than an hour, and that motivates me to like get fucking moving. Man, I was gonna wear this shirt out and it's got makeup all over it, so maybe I won't. I'm just gonna like brush off. I'm really good with words. I'm really good at talking. I'm just gonna brush this off and kind of like set my face with this infallible, yeah, because I don't have it in me, guys. I don't have it in me right now. I'm so like, I cannot believe that I sat down and I'm doing a full face of makeup. I feel like SpongeBob right now. I'm doing it. I've been like really tired all day and I couldn't figure out why. I'm like, is it the weather? Is it the fact that I slept 3 hours? Is it the lack of caffeine? Is it all of the above? Is it all of the above? Having a violently matte 2000s face is my favorite. It is my favorite. I'm just gonna put a little bit of bronzer on my cheekbones. Maybe I might put a little bit of bronzer on my cheekbone. It's almost 7 and Epps isn't off the clock until 8. So I've got like an hour to cut my nails and file them down and all that stuff, because guys, I feel like they're gonna get in the way of me being able to play Sims. And don't get me wrong, I do love me some long nails. I do love me some long nails, but I have got to have them on when I'm not on a Sims kick. I need to have them on when I'm not experiencing a Sims burnout. You know what I mean? What was that I said about just putting a little bit of this on my cheekbones? What was that I said again? Did I tell you guys what I was using? It's the Maybelline City Bronzer, and then I'm going to be using what the fuck was going to come out of my mouth? What was working its way out of my mouth right there? What the fuck was that? I'm going to be using the CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed blah blah blah, bitch, you better open easily. This is old packaging. Okay. I might have time before I leave to get this video at least edited, and then at the last minute panic about the fact that I need to find an outfit when we're supposed to be leaving. That pretty much sounds like how the night's gonna go. We don't even know what we're gonna do. I woke up this morning thinking that it was Sunday and the kids were coming home, and I was like super excited. All fucking day I've been thinking it was Sunday. All day I've been thinking that it was Sunday and that the kids were coming home, and then realizing it's Saturday. I don't know why. I'm losing track of time. I had a fucking doctor's appointment on Friday. I think it's because I took a really long nap yesterday and maybe my brain like registered that as like sleeping for the night. I don't know. I'm going to be using the Lottie London Diamond Bounce. I also woke up this morning and I got apps up for work. And I was like, man, I wonder if we're so tired because the clock sprung forward yesterday or last night and we lost an hour. No, it does tonight. I was like absolutely convinced. I was absolutely convinced that it was Sunday. Maybe I just wanted it to be Sunday. I don't know. This stuff was so pretty when I first bought it and now it's like disgusting. I don't know if that's the product or if that's my greasy, oily ass. I also wear like a lot of skincare shit. Maybe it's just like ruining the formula. I don't know, but I've tried like multiple different, like that's really pretty. Like that's really pretty, don't get me wrong. But I want a little more than that. I want a little more than that. I've tried like multiple different brushes. Look, I just moved. That whole thing just moved. It was disturbing. Oh my God. I've tried like multiple different types of, there we go. I just needed to move the entire product in the fucking pan to get it to do that. You know, crack it open, see some fresh product under there. I had to watch back my footage to see what the fuck I was talking about. I've tried multiple different brushes to try to like see if maybe the brush was what was causing the product to not maybe work as well as it should. I don't know, but I bought it, so I'm gonna use it. I do like it. I do like it better than just about any drugstore highlighter that I've ever owned. The formula is just a little funky, that's all. Ah man, I'm swinging wildly because my eye makeup is so much more subtle than I thought that it was going to be. I'm kind of swinging wildly between, do I want to wear black or do I want to wear my rave? Because I haven't worn rave in a while, but I also thought that my eyes were going to be way darker than what they are. Damn it. What do I do? I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Oh my God, I haven't worn my wig since the last time that I wore my wig, and I have no idea why it looks like this. I have no idea why it looks like it's been through a fucking tornado. Ma'am, don't look at my wig lace. Don't look at the wig lace that you can see through my bangs. Don't look at it. I actually think that I might wear a hat because it's like not very warm outside, it's not hot outside, and I'm like so self-conscious of this. Like, don't get me wrong, anywhere that Epps and I go is not gonna have a fucking ring light blasting on me, and nobody's paying attention, but I'm paranoid of it. I am paranoid of it. Oh my God, I feel like my thumbnail's gonna pop off. I have only had these hookers on for 2 hours, and I don't do it. Oh my God, I'm just so pissed. I swear to God, anytime that I leave my house past 8:30, I end up messy as hell. I don't have to drink. I don't have to do anything. All right, guys. I wanted my eyes to be like more smoky, but it is what it is, and I don't have time to do anything else. So, I see you tomorrow. Bye.